Hello everyone. For this artwork, I chose stretched canvas 60 centimeters times 60 centimeters. You can choose any size you want, any surface you want. This is just what I chose. So some people ask me, what are these wooden things, wooden plates for canvas? And it's just to keep canvas stretched. The surface is nice and stretched and it's easier to work on it. In the beginning, what I do is I measure the surface just to see the size of the frame that I want to have. And this is what you can see in here. I just measure everything correctly so it's all the same size, and then just trace all the markings and connect them together to create a nice square, which is going to be the middle of the artwork and the center of the artwork. So after I've done that, what I'm going to be doing is I will be measuring the inside of the centerpiece, and I will be dividing it into equal parts. I've chose to divide it into 9 equal parts, and it depends on your size of the canvas, so you can just divide it in 2 or even 1, leave it as it is, however it's easier for you. So yes, and after I've done that, after I've measured, you take what I did is I took a cardboard box and I cut cardboard piece into 9 equal parts, 9 equal squares, and then just make sure it's nice and flexible. Take the excess off. I just took one layer of it, and yeah, made sure that it's nice and flexible so it's easier to work. You don't have to do that. You can just wet it maybe a little bit with water, and it will become a lot more flexible as well and easy to shape. That's what I decided to do, so yeah, it was easier for me to do it. You can do that or whatever is easier for you. Okay, so now all my cutouts are ready, and just tidy up the place a little bit from all the excess cardboard, and then we can proceed with the process. And here is what we need. It's a bowl, plastic bowl, any bowl, water. Usually I use tap water. It doesn't have to be cold, hot, just room temperature, it doesn't matter. And plaster bandage. I buy mine in a craft shop, and I buy it from Hobbycraft, but you can buy it anywhere. You can buy them on Amazon, on eBay. I'm not really sure if you can buy them on in hardware stores, but you can always double check if you can or not. Then what we do is we just need to cut the plaster bandage into some square pieces. It doesn't matter, they don't have to be equal pieces. Then what we do is we dip plaster bandage in water. You can take the excess water off, or you can just leave it like that. In this moment, basically, the wetter the plaster bandage is going to be, the easier it's going to be mold the cardboard into the shape you want. So, and then you just apply it everywhere from all sides. Apply plaster bandage and make sure it's covered completely. Once we've done that, we just leave it to dry. Usually plaster bandages dry really, really quickly, just a couple of hours and that's it. But just because the cardboard is still wet underneath, I think it's always best to just keep it for a while longer. You can keep it overnight in a nice, dry, warm place. And that's about it. Then once it's all nice and dry, then we can start applying our textured paste on top of the bandage. And of course, don't forget that you have to repeat exactly the same process onto every single cutout. Shape it the way that you want it to be on your canvas. You can help with some sort of object, maybe to kind of shape it and keep it into shape until it dries. But as I said, plaster bandage, it dries really quickly, so it shouldn't be a problem. As well, very nice tip is if you want it to dry a little bit faster, and you can use your hair dryer, and it will help speed up the process. I'm very impatient, so sometimes I actually use hair dryer quite a lot on my paints and on plaster bandage. So hopefully it will help you with speeding up the process. If you're not in a rush and you just decide to wait and take your time and think about the color theme that you would like to include, that's what you can do as well. Just relax and enjoy the process and enjoy waiting and being patient. And so when you finished applying your plaster bandage on each and every piece, each and every cutout, once it's nice and dry and set, you can see it holds shape nicely. It's very light as well, so it's not going to be heavy on your canvas. And then we're ready for the next stage of this artwork.